Welcome to the IWTR World Formula Series, a series that we have 26 drivers that will racing for 10 races to see who can be the champion. I'm your host Pauser, and today, well, it's a little bit weird one, isn't it? Because this is a later upload of the first ever race of the IWTR World Formula Series. And if anyone's just gonna asking that, why are you uploading the first race so late? Well, because okay, this is just a little bit no. The original video was being broadcast live from the Discord server, the IWTR World, the International World Tour Racing server, but for some reason, well, I didn't expect to record and upload it to YouTube, so I have to redo it. And I came to a problem which I think probably a lot of Alpha 2 guys probably know is you can't return. I mean pretty much in any games, you can't return back to the race itself. But I mean technically you can, but it would not be the same result as the original one. So I have to redo this, but in the replay mode of the game. So sorry for the inconvenience, but I hope you all enjoy it. So yeah, we're here at the first round of the IWTR World Formula Series. We're here at the Kyalami circuit. It's a South African Grand Prix. We're returning to this circuit. It's been a while since 1993, since F1 last visited this track. Also this the Grand Prix itself. This track is 4.529 kilometers circuit, or 2.814 miles, located in Midrand, South Africa. This track has been used for Formula 1 races, as I aforementioned it, the South African Grand Prix. Now it's hosting the Intercontinental GT Challenge, the Kyalami 9 Hours, which it will come. I think it will come about this weekend, in 13th December. So yeah, 16 corners, 10 to the left and 6 to the right. And you're probably wondering, in the second round, or even until now, that who the hell are these guys? We'll run you through. I'll run you through though. Don't worry. So we have 13 teams. That means it's 26 drivers. So we're starting off with the first team that has a first entry sign up, which is the Scuderia Maranello, which you see right here. They're sort of reminiscent. Okay, let me scroll back to here. So this team is reminiscent of Ferrari in the real life world. These cars are from Formula Eyesight 2012 full grid. So yeah, Mark Pukalainen will be driving the number 12, and Akatito Ivona will be driving number 13. So yeah, very reminiscent of the Ferrari in real life. Second team that we want to mention is the Rev Limit Racing, reminiscent of Red Bull Racing. So we have two drivers on their teams. We have let's go back a little bit. It is Katie Kupra from Pakistan, the only Pakistan on the grid though. And lastly, another driver is Vantay, which is a British driver in the grid. So we do have quite a lot of British drivers here. So yeah. Next up we have Bird Motorsport, which is this one. So this is very reminiscent of the McLaren F1 team in 2012. So yeah, so the teams have Gunther Heinhoff, the German driver, and another driver is Tim Anderson. So yeah, Next team we have the Auto Germany, which is reminiscent of the Mercedes F1 team. So their drivers have been having two of them as well. So John Blanc, a French driver, and Louis Portin, which is a Wales driver. Next team is Owen Racing, which is this team right here. So Owen Racing is a British team. It's very reminiscent of Williams F1 team. So yeah, Panos Glazos, a Thai driver, the first Thai driver, and the other guy is Sims 93, which he will line up 13th today, and he's a Slovenian driver, the only Slovenian as well. Next team is Vantay Racing. Vantay Racing it's basically Force India, but it's Force India Formula 1 team. We have Perman Pilch. He is over here. Yeah, it's third place. And Magic Falcon, a Polish driver in the grid as well. He starts 11th today. Similarly, and now here it goes into the Simtech Racing team, or Simtech Maranello is as if it's official. So the drivers have Sepp Plebs, which is over here, Wagner Field, and Simon Yakinya, which is the only Venezuelan driver on the grid. Next up is Scuderia Leone Rosso, which basically is Scuderia Toro Rosso at the time. At a time that Toro Rosso was still being called, or in right now we say Alpha Tauri. So this is when they're named as Toro Rosso. So Ben Wolf, which is this Ben Wolf, another Wales driver, and Red Legend 35, which is another British driver on the grid. Now next up is Graham Racing, Graham Racing team. Yeah, so the drivers being having Eyesight for sure from Great Britain as well, and the other driver on their team is Mark Tander in the number 17 car, which he is Australian. Next up is Proto 7. Not Pronto, don't mind the memes. Yeah, so Matt Tombe will be driving the number 8 car, which is he's also another Australian driver, and the other driver is on the front. That pole position is Keko Galone. He's an Italian driver. And now moving on to the next car on the entry list is the Magna. The Magna is pretty much reminiscent of Russia. So it's Luca Jackson and Matrix Falcon, which, sorry, it's not Matrix Falcon, it's Mitch Johnson. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so you line up 24th today, and using number 27 car. Harmeyer Racing. This is pretty much what you're thinking of. It's the HRT. You can see the liveries looks very similar, or just basically ripped off of that. Alexander Nunn leading the team, and Gregory Master, his teammate, will be on the team as well. And the last team that is on the entry list is the Eyesight Motorsports. This is the probably Eyesight's own team because they just bring out all black and orange. So they have drivers being having Lewis Hill, which is this guy, the another British driver, and Michal Valniak, the only Croatian driver on the grid. So as you can see on the Kyalami circuit, and 26 drivers, first race. Well, it feels like it's almost our last race of the season, since I'm recording this on before the day the final race was about to come. So yeah, so let's have a go. 19 laps of action. Well, let's see what happens. So yeah, 19 laps. As these guys are having a little formation lap. So you probably see by now from the last few races that I recently uploaded to the channel. We're gonna have one formation lap on this race, on every race. Okay. So yeah, it goes down into turn 1. There's a kink down to turn 1 and then to turn 2 and then 3. So that's turn 3 and then 4. Then you go uphill and then go to turn 5. And now moving on to the straight, which is kind of a pretty long straight, to be honest. And then they will slow down from about probably 250 kilometers, then down to the turn 6, and to turn 6, and then up to 7th, then up to 7th, and it's basically another roller coaster track. It goes now down to turn 8 and then 9 continuously, and then going uphill once again. So you might have to watch out on these corners as well. So yeah, and this is basically a blind corner, turn 10, down into the left-hander, and then a double left-hander into a turn 10 and 11, and then just basically down to another downhill straight, and into 12, a long left-hander, and then up to this corner, which is turn 13, and then up, and then go back to 14, and then this turn 15, which is a sharp right-hander though. You're gonna have to be watch out on that. And then lastly, going into final corner in turn 16, that wraps up a lap in a Kailami circuit. As you see, this was already recorded. Not really recorded. It's already broadcasting on Discord server. But I'm happy to bring it back. So here we go. So the lights will be coming out now. Seeing over there 4, 5 now. And it's all green lights, and here we go. The first ever race for the IWTR World Formula Series is on the way. Okay, Gugulun get a really great start there, coming out to turn number 1. Just remember, 19 laps of action though, into turn number 2 now. And looks like Permit Pilch gets a really good start. Oh, he gets a little tank slapper there into turn 3, and into turn 5. You can see that you see that the frame rate is kind of lagging because it's not really high quality on anything, but it's just my computer to broadcast. And there's also almost a move there down inside that. That's a Red Legend 35, almost going on inside of Dragon Master. Dragon Master has a pretty good start there, and looks like Matrix Falcon almost trying to go for a move as well on Ben Wolf, but he couldn't. And look behind that, Sims 93. Let's take a look here. He's gonna go down the inside on turn 10 now. Is he gonna do it or not? And it looks like he didn't do it. And looks, we have some sort of contact on the back. I don't know what's happened there. I've no idea what's happened there, but here we go. On the back, on the front, on the midfield, I should say. So yeah, everyone seems to be going fine now. Keko Kalone leading the race. Keko Kalone leading the race with Permit Pilch in second place, Lewis Hill in third. Kedish Cooper in fourth, and then Eyesight Motorsports fifth right now. You can see almost a move there on Ben Wolf on Red Legend 35. That was on Matt Tombe. I think they have a little contact. Oh, it's Lewis Bottas. What on earth happened to him? So I think at the start he might have. So that was so let's have a look at a little replay of that. So this was the start. You can see that some of the guys' grid positions was burned, not really. Someone's peeking right there. That's I think it was Marku. It's either Marku or Marku Pukalainen or Akadima Warner. So that's a race start. So coming out on the first corner, let's have an on board with Lewis Bottas on this lap. So what on earth happened to him? So it was, oh, that was someone going wide. I think that was Gunther Heinhoff on the back. Now a little battle there. I think that was a Martander. It is Martander. Martander's go up in front, and oh, he made a contact. So he made a contact, and then right into the side of Mitch Johnson. But then we have another one. Then we have another one over here, which is, I think that was yep, it was Luca Jackson. So he was trying to go down the inside on Van Keur, but he's slightly misjudged brakes, and then he just sliding off all over the place. And there's another one, as Martander sliding all over the place on the gravel. So that's why he's. Dropped to the last. And there is another one, that's Simon Kinga. He's struggling for grip as well. And then down into the turn 13. There's Lewis Bottas now down the inside. He makes a contact with Simon Kinga. And they literally stuck together. And look at that, you can see that. Ooh, that's really dangerous to take the bumps. And there you can see that Lewis Bottas needs to go to the pit, because that is a very dangerous one. So yeah, back on the track now. Keko Cologne still leading the race. Pilchen second. So anyone's game though. But you can see that this, the gap's pretty much being torn out a lot. And oh no, Red Legend 35 is, yeah. Oh, he's almost killing himself now. He almost went into the curb and then just bouncing all over the place. And there's Ben Wolf in ninth place. And you can see that. Sad. Oh no, Marco Pukalainen sliding off the circuit. Don't know what happened there. I think he might have a little grip on a tire. So you can see that. Oh my! Michael Vaujac makes a contact with Marco Pukalainen. Vaujac eventually goes back, and you can see that. So a lot more contact. Oh, there's a loose end on the back. That's Gunther Heinhoff. So yeah, now back to the front. Keko alone still leading, and you can see that the gap, the margin is being stretched out quite a lot. And there is the go down the inside of St. Anderson. Yeah, that's a pretty much a big corner cuts there. Corner cuts there, and then still 16th though. Let's go on board with him now this time around. So he was trying to catch up with her. Oh no, he goes really wide there. Turn set. I think that was turn 8. Oh, sorry, it was I think 7. I think 7. Sorry, that was turn 6. Jeez, he has a very wide turning, and here he goes now. So the points will be awarded only top 10 though. So Meiji Falcon is on the tail of the points. And there is almost a move there down inside Akatino Vivona. He has a little slide off there coming off the turn 14. Sorry, 13. And then he hits the bumps and then just all over the place now. And because he's now being under attack by Directly Master. They're both friends earlier than their career. Not really friends, but they're close friends on the online chat. They're now fighting each other now. See that most of the fields are just going single file. So Sepp Clips, Matt Tombe, and then Mitch Johnson, and then Seymour Kinga, and Mark Tander and Lewis Bottas on the back. Still not many actions there in the first few laps. So you can see now the pitch really trying to pushing his pace now. You can see that the wheels are sliding. You can see the tire marks on the turn before the turn 10, and oh, we got a problem! Oh, well, that's a huge one. It's seen summer since '93. I think that might cost this a safety car though. So let's have a look back and see what on earth happened there. So summer seems, yeah, it was no brakes. At this point, I think it's no brakes for him. So you can see that, bam, he just hit him, and then I think he's just having leg brakes, and then he just went straight into. He went straight into, I think that was Katie Cooper, I believe. You can see that's blocking the whole, blocking absolutely everyone there. That was Vantay. You can see that 4 cars involved, and you can see that Matt Tombe almost flipped someone off, and you can see the Vantay just toiling, or basically reversing, and then he hits the wall. So that was kind of frightening, I would say. And then yes, it is safety car. Alright, so first race straight away, and we got a safety car. Wow. Okay, I was not really expecting that, because yeah. So yeah, safety car is already out on the first Grand Prix. Well, safety car's out on lap number 5. So that was a huge contact there, and then Vantay has to go to the pits to repair the rear wing. So yeah, safety car is out. Well, I'll skip the safety car procedure. So yeah, that was a pretty much. So that's the first safety car that we ever gotten. Like, first ever race where we already got a safety car, man. Seriously. So yeah, the fuel is not really spreading up. You can see that it's still teetering around. So we'll skip this, and what did I hear? Okay, nothing really. I thought it was gonna crash. You can see that all the fields are pretty much getting closer for some safety reasons, and Kekkonen still. So after a safety car period, so Kekkonen is still leading with Perman Pitts in 2nd, Lewis Hill in 3rd, Isaac for sure 4th, and Agatito Vivo in 5th. Katie Cooper 6th, Drinking Master 7th, Red Legend 35 8th, and then Big Wolf 9, and Matrix Falcon still holding the points, the last point position. So now the safety car seems to slow down quite a bit. So I think he's going to the safety car, and now every car is slowing down. And will they go lights off now? Go lights off, and they not ever. Oh, it seems like we're having problems now. Yeah, it looks like we seems to having problems now. Oh god. Oh well. Oh. What? So the field is kind of frozen for some reason. Okay. So what? So what on earth has happened? Race director said they're gonna have to red flag this race for a little bit of time just to fix the lighting. I think the there's not really lights in this track, but I think the lights on the starting grid probably a malfunction or something. So yeah, the race will be red flag on the first ever race of IWTR. What? What's going on? Let's see. Oh man. So yeah, so the race director said that they're gonna have to red flag this race for a little bit to fix the malfunction of the track. This was a pretty weird situation there. So yeah. So we'll come back later. Alright, so we are back on the IWTR World Formula Series, the South African Grand Prix. So the issue was the AIW or the AI Racing lines that R-Factor 2 has. It's when the safety car ended, it's broken, and for some reason it makes the race can't continue with the speed like that. So we have to. So the race director said we have to delay the race. Also by red flagging the race. So now the grid is absolutely kind of messed up now. So it's all randomized on the track. It's all randomized after red flag. So I couldn't do anything about it because yeah, I could have put the correct position on the track, but it's already too late since I already broadcasted here in a Discord server. I was already streaming it on Discord server app. I can't even rewind it or do anything, so sorry for the inconvenience. So let's have a look at the grid after we have a red flag. So Michiel Wozniak, Red 35, Blanc, Wolf, Johnson, Kerr, Anand, Tander, Perkalainen, Tombe, Plebs, for sure, Hill, Sims 93, Cupra, Tin Anderson, Yakinya, Pivona, Galone, Remaster, Hindhoff, Glazos, Jackson, Pilch, and Falcon, and also Lewis Bottas as well. Well, it's all messed up, so I hope this would not go as a safety car period. Hopefully. So here we go. So starting once again. So here it goes now. The second race, or the first restart is underway. Now Wozniak has a pretty good start, and John Blanc also have a good start. A good restart to be specific. And there it goes down the inside, and there is a little bit more contact into the turn 1. So let's contact it into turn 5 now. And oh, there's a car spinning around, and that was Vantay. Another contact. I think this time is he's left. No, actually, yeah. So yeah. Another car spins around. See on the back. Goes now, and you can see that the front is already stretching out. The top 6 already stretching out from the group on the back. And here it goes now. Look at that, almost a 3 wide there, and the Keiko alone. That was a pole position. He's being dropped back to almost last place. Keiko has to fight for it, and oh, he has hit a little bumps there on turn 11. There it goes now, and oh, we have a contact on the back. I think it was a Keiko alone. Oh, it's actually Pervin Bilge. It's actually Permanent Pilch who was sliding off the track. I think he might have a contact with someone. Oh, it was Lewis Bottas. So Lewis Bottas, he just comes in and oh, that was a very dangerous one. So that's a very dangerous one for Lewis Bottas. Because down the inside as I continue with Vona, he was 6. What it was not red flag yet. Now here goes Bivona. He's lost some ground here. He doesn't have a DRS because the DRS hasn't been available yet. And here goes down the inside now on Gutahanov. Gutahanov still holding on it, and oh, into turn 2 and turn 3. It's still fine. Gutahanov still in front of continue Bivona. And look at behind there. There's a battle now. Planus Glacios down the inside on turn number 5. Simo Yukinya still not really. Still holding him off, and now here goes Luca behind. There's Luca Jackson now down the inside. He must make a little contact there, and Lewis Bottas almost making contact, goes very wide. And now down the inside, but once again, look, oh, they made a contact a little bit. Luca Jackson and Lewis Bottas is still not really, they're still not really passing each other yet, but almost. We're back on the midfield now. Van Kurt in 10th place right now, and he's still holding on pretty well. And there's Matt Tombe in 11th place. And there he goes now, almost got down inside on Alexander. And oh, contact on the front. That's one of Scuria Leone Rosso. This goes down inside. Oh, Ben Wolf goes down inside. He hits a Michael Volyak. Oh, he's dropped down quite a lot there. He's dropped down to 7, and now here he goes down into this corner. And also, whoa! And he almost spins out on turn 15 as well. That's a pretty dangerous corner, as you can see. So he goes now back on the front though, and here he goes now Marco Perkalainen. He might have a shot down into this corner, but he hasn't gone for it yet. And oh, that was Martander almost going down the inside of Ben Wolf. And oh my goodness me, that was very, very wide there for Zep Plebs. There goes Martander almost trying to go for a move. It's not enough though. Goes back on. We only have so after the red flag it was only lap 7, so we only have 12 laps to go, which we're now in so we have 12 laps to go in this race, and then it's pretty much 11 laps to go, I guess, or 10 laps to go, about that. Yeah, we have 10 laps to go. So it's still, you can see on the front there, John Blanc just leading away, absolutely uncomparable. So yeah, there goes Michael Valmiak in 2nd place, and ready to do 5. Almost having a tank lapper in turn 15. And there it goes. It's almost a move there. Everyone, it seems working fine. It's all going fine. And there it goes. Oh, down inside Mappa. Oh, in front as well. That was I continue with Vona fighting with Gunter Heinhoff. There it goes now. Can somebody pull off a successful move? And there it goes. Vona down inside. He has a late breaking move. And here he goes on the front. Oh, they all have lockups there into turn 2. There it goes now, Drake Master going down the inside of Matt Tombe. I think he worked beautifully moved there on turn 5. And Bivona, it's not really, he's actually in front of it's not really in front of Gutahanov yet. Back on the front though, it's still a pretty wide gap and a pretty comfortable lead for John Blanc. Michael Valmiak, a pretty comfortable podium position as well. Let's see on the back now, as you can see that is Eyesight Motorsports still. Oh, there's almost a slight there for Simpson was in 93 down to turn 11, and it's still okay, and still side by side. Ooh, that's another one. So it goes down into this corner, and it's a pretty fast right-hander. And oh, there's a spin on the background there. I think who that was. That's Herman Pilch. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, and there goes Bivotna down the inside, and also Matrix Falcon down the inside on Tim Anderson as well. That's going to be a big fight there coming down into turn Coming down to turn number 1, down into the kink, and into the turn 2. That was a big dive bomb there for the Magic Falcon down inside turn 2. It's still not enough. But there we go. Simon, you can get Rowdy up down inside on turn 5 on Panos Blazos. Good move. Oh, what a move. Still back in front though. There's Mitch Johnson in 4th now. He was trying to go for 3rd. So you see on the back of the field now, as you can see, there's Tin Harrison holding on to Matrix Falcon. Actually overtakes him back. See back on the front, Marco Pukalainen now. Here we go. So he was trying to catch up with Alexander and Nan. Mitch Johnson almost going down the inside, but it's not enough. Goes now. That's top from 2nd. Everyone's having a little bit struggling. They're still racing in a single file. Eyesight for sure. It's still in 12th. He's still in need of points, but it's a first race, so anything would just go happens. And here he goes down the inside. That was Lewis Hill, but it's not enough. But he has a DRS though. So actually, it's not DRS. Sorry. John Blanc, absolutely comfortable lead. He has like about a 5-second gap there. See now, Mihail Valjac's under pressure from Red Legend 35. Also with Alexander and Nan going a lot deeper. Up to turn 10 now. Up to turn 10 and 11 now into this corner. See on the back of Vancouver, and then Simpson was in 93. And all the other guys are still working at it. They're still not really that much action on this couple of laps. There is almost a move there, Lewis Hill. Almost a move, and here it goes now into this corner. Still not looking so bad for Lewis Hill. In the front. So actually this track does not have DRS, so yeah, so it's all about it's all about your consistency and your accuracy on these tracks. So it's still looking quite well for John Blanc to take the victory, because he's just like so far in front of everyone else. So Mihail Valjak still holding on 2nd place. Red Legend 5 still trying to catch up with him. See in the back. Oh, that was almost a collision there. Drake Master and Matt Tombe. In front though, it's pretty much getting closer now between 2nd and 9th. It's pretty much getting closer. You see that there's a lot of lockups there, a lot of smokes coming out of these cars. Here it goes now. Oh, Vivoda has a little bit of hiccups, and Keiko alone was initially gonna go for a move. Here it goes now. Mihail Valjak still holding on, and there is Randy 25. Let's go on board with him now. He's still popping out pretty much 200 kph, 200 plus kph on straights. Here goes now, and oh, he made a little touch the curves a little bit, but it's still okay. It's still okay. Now on lap number, we only have about 5 laps to go in this race, so it's lap numbers full 15, I think. Still on lap 15. You're still on the front, and Mitch Johnson almost gonna go for it down the inside. They made a contact a little bit, and now that might give a chance for Alexander Nathan here. Still not going for a move yet, and oh, look at behind, oh, Ben Wolf going really wide there. Then Martander, he just rejoins in front of Sepp Klebs. There was Jackie Master down the inside of Lewis Hill. Still not enough though. And look at behind, and oh, we have some sort of contact. It is, there is a contact there. That was a huge one. That was a huge one there. And that was Michal Vonyak. It's second and third. So, oh wow, okay. Well, just, you know, slow down for a bit. So I think relatively 5 he just misbraked. It's misjudged brakes and then swing into Michal Vonyak, who was initially going to grab the third podium as well, and that might cause a little problems there. And there goes Mitch Johnson. He just going away. He's up to second because of that crash. Let's see on the back here if there's anything interesting. And there it goes. I think Glazers was looking for a move on Mexican Falcon. There was going to be a huge one now, and Berkelainen still in 6th. Berkelainen still in 6th, but he's being followed by, right behind by Ben Wolf. Goes now, after Berkelainen, he's just gone very wide there. Now here he goes now into turn 10 and 11. Still going okay. In down into a long left-hander. And there goes Alexander, and now goes down the inside. Oh, they have a contact. And what could possibly go wrong there? There goes Marco Pergolano going down the inside. And here he goes now. Alexander has to yield on that. Marco Pergolano now up to 4th. And there's those two guys. Initially, it will be second because Michal Vonyak and relatively 5 will pits. She goes now out in front now. Here it goes now. And down inside Ben Wolf. He was going to go for a move, but he's not enough. And Martander looks like he's a little bit struggling with the tyres. And here he goes now down the inside. Van Keur down the inside. Oh, we're going to spin it. Summer 793 spins around once again. And he's almost blocking the field. He wasn't blocking the field even though. Oh, that was a huge one. another huge spin there from Summer 793. That's almost just blocking the fields up. So yeah, I think he made a contact with someone who just gone wide himself. Oh, he did go on wide himself by hitting the curbs, and oh, yikes! And another contact on the back as well. So let's speed it up. So that was down inside. That was down inside. Momentum at Tombe. Oh, he has to yield for that. It goes round the outside. Simo King, what? Round the outside turn 7, that's not going to work at all in turn 8. And he definitely makes a move stick. Oh my. He definitely made the move stick with him. So yeah, Marco Pergolano up in 3rd place, Mitch Johnson in 2nd place. But that was quite a situations there. So yeah, John Blanc comfortably leading the race. Now we only have about 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go in this race. And oh, that's a big spin! And that was Tim Anderson and Luke Jackson. What on earth happened? I have absolutely no idea what's happening there. So it was Tim Anderson who was. Oh, he just spins. Jeez, that was a high-speed spins as well. Thankfully, he didn't hit a wall though. So, oh man, he just slides off, and he just, it just reversing back. He was reversing back as well, and he's ruined himself out as well. So that was a huge one. So Tim Anderson, yeah, he fall back to 24th. So he was fall back to 24th. Now you can see on the midfield, it's still technically going fine. So that was yeah, John Block still leading the race. Goes now into there's a little debris there because of Tim Anderson's wreck. And there goes now. John Blanc will start the final lap of the race now. Starting the final lap of the race, John Blanc pretty much quite a big margin, probably like 5 seconds or something, and there he goes. See in the back, they're still fighting for position there. Goes, oh, Bivoda makes a mistake there, and Gilo is very wide. And there goes Simon King, you're down inside. I think he might have made a mistake now. Here he goes. But still yet to complete, because into the kink now, into this hairpin at turn 2. It's still side by side. Simon King can still hold on into the inside. But he has to give up, I think. Yeah, he has to give up. Has to give up that position though. And there we go now. And look at both of the rev limit racing. They are still they're still 8 for 9, so they're still gonna get points. So there's Marco Perkalainen and coming down. And here it goes now. And Mitch Johnson. There's still quite a lot of battle in the back, and then we're going to Lewis Hill almost going down the inside. But no matter what's going to happen, because John Blanc rounds the final corner, and he will win the first race of IWTR. He wins the South African Grand Prix. Mitch Johnson here, he's just going to come into the final corner and finish second place. That was also a lucky situation there for Mitch Johnson and Marco Perkalainen in third, and Alexander in fourth, Ben Wolf fifth, Tanner sixth, Pleb 7, Kerr 8th, Cooper 9th, Lewis Hill 10th, Isaac Shaw 11th, Wild is Brady Master, Quintana 13th, Tombe 14th, and then Simpson Sinner 3 15th, and Agatino Vivona 16th, Keiko Malone 17th, Simon King 18th, Panos Glazos 19th, Luis Bottas 20th, and then Mason Falco 22nd, Pilch 22nd, Paul for the Vantay Racing 23rd and 22nd, Luca Jackson 24th, Tim Anderson 24th, Registered 25th, and Michael Volniak 26th. Yeah. So Jean Blanc, the winner of this race, the first ever winner of IWTR World Formula Series. Congratulations to him. He did have a good performance there. He had a good restart, and then he just holding on because of the at the back of him. He just literally just wrecking absolutely everything. I didn't think that was a. Thankfully, it wasn't a safety car for John Blanc, because it would probably screw his strategy up. But yeah, that is it for the IWTR World Formula Series. The first race was being rebroadcasted here on YouTube. So yeah, if you like this video, please consider like, share, subscribe to the channel, the International World Tour Racing. Also, just click the notification bell so you don't miss a race or even an announcement videos on this channel. And if you want to join this league, I'll put a link of the Discord channel, Discord server in the description below. That's it, guys. Pausa signing off. Goodbye.